Smack Talk Live. I'm Coach along with Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf, I'll say this.
Yeah.
Probably one of the more entertaining sport dead periods that we've had in a while.
Yeah. We thanked the World Cup for being around because we wouldn't have had a whole lot to talk about without the World Cup. But now things are kind of ramping up in a different direction. Obviously, the NFL is starting to come back. We got some training camps, got some things there. So, things are turning, things are changing, and obviously there's big news in the NBA, and we'll get to that. So,
well, I don't know if it's big news, but it's news.
People are losing their minds over it. I don't know if it's that really big news, but it's big news from a sports standpoint for at least for now, right?
I mean, if this was like even 5 years ago,
Sure.
I might say it's big news.
Yeah.
It's not big news. But
no.
We'll debate that when we get to it. So,
right.
Start off. We kicked off a segment last week, victim or villain.
Oh, yeah.
Now, that was an easy one. There was one person.
Right.
And we debated whether they were, that individual was a victim or a villain. That was Caitlin Clark, and we'll talk a little bit about her a little bit later on here.
Right.
Today, there's a twist on it.
Ooh, okay.
There's two groups. We have to decide which one's the victim and which one's the villain.
Okay.
So all right, and this will be coming up. This is, we had talked about this briefly. Okay, we talked about this briefly a few weeks ago. This week's, is it victim or villain?
Oh, this is good. Yeah, this is good.
Or the players. So this is the hot topic right now. Because the Major League Baseball said if there is no CBA agreement by the end of the season, they are locking the players out.
Yep.
And the players
and they've said it more than once, Coach. I think they're getting more serious about it now.
Oh, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Baseball historically hasn't cared about strikes.
Right.
I mean, they've probably had the most strikes in any of the league's histories.
Probably, so, yeah.
I wouldn't really care too much. They don't care too much about it.
Right.
I don't care about it because it does give you something to talk about. And to be honest, I'm not a huge baseball fan.
Right.
So, but anyways, the whole, I think they could agree on a CBA if this wasn't the salary cap.
Right. That's the real issue that's kind of holding this whole thing up.
Okay. So on one side, you have the owners.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't done a ton of research. I don't know where profits are for teams. I don't know if they are going up and things like that. I don't know for sure.
Right.
I will say this, though. Player contracts are out of control. You could be a AAA player, never even get called up to the big leagues, and probably be a millionaire. Because, like, the average salary for Major League Baseball player is, I think, like $1.5 million a year.
Right.
And it'd be one thing if, these teams are traveling all this and they're telling the players, you have to travel, pay for the travel to these games. You have to get your hotels for these games. No, the clubs are still paying for all that stuff. So literally from April until October, if players didn't really care, they could live out of hotel rooms.
Right.
And if you're one of the lower level players, you don't have like a family or anything, who cares?
Sure.
Get an RV, park it in the team's freaking parking lot, and live out of that.
Can't have that though,
During the
coach.
season.
Can't have that.
So I let's be honest. To me, both these are villains.
Yeah. Well,
And
I would say
the fans are going to be the victims.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, there's a bit of victim and or villain on both sides here, but generally speaking, I'd agree. Yes, the fans are the ones that are going to suffer because prices will probably go up, assuming that baseball comes back, but also there won't be any baseball because there's going to be a strike. So no matter how you look at it, the fans are the ones that will ultimately get screwed in the deal.
But for the segment,
yeah,
where are you putting your victim? Where are you putting your villains?
Ooh, that's tough. Between the two of these, we have to choose one.
We're taking the fans out of this because it's putting the fans in this argument makes this easy. It's easy.
It's an easy decision. Absolutely. Yeah. The fans are the ones that get screwed. So I just as an aside, before I answer that, coach, I did look up, and this only gave me some, but some teams are operating at a net plus and some are operating at a loss. So it just depends on the team. Like the Washington Nationals, they had revenue of 300 million, but they're operating at a $15 million loss right now. And the White Sox are operating at $40 million loss. Our team in Milwaukee, the Brewers, are operating at a $47 million plus. They're doing great. But each club is a little different as far as where they fall and whether they're making money or not. But clearly some teams are not. So
and that's where when people, we were talking about it during the All-Star game when some of these high end guys were saying, "Well, they're the billionaire owners, blah blah blah." I get that.
Yeah.
This is the same thing where when people and a couple of these topics tonight are going to bring some politics into it because I'm sorry, it's just we have entangled our sports world with politics.
Yeah.
Because we just, for some reason, we have. And it's going to be impossible really to get them untangled.
To get out of that, yeah.
So when somebody says, but I think even some of these players, smart guys, you hope, talk about billionaire owners.
Yeah.
Yes, on paper, they might have unrealized financial profit from a lot of investments that make them a billionaire. It's the same thing when people talk about, oh, you got tax rich. You got, Elon Musk is a trillionaire. Da, da, da. He doesn't have he doesn't have a money silo like Scrooge McDuck where he goes swimming in his money every night.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it works. It's tied up in investments in companies. They just, it's not liquid assets.
Wouldn't it be cool if he did though, coach?
Oh, it'd be cool. I'd be like, tell the truth, you know what? I wasn't a big Elon fan.
Yeah.
But then he bought X or Twitter and made it X. And he's basically telling people, shut up. Which I like. I mean, he says it in a way that it's almost like polite.
Right.
And I just think people are jealous of those individuals that are really successful. And I'm sorry, you can't sit there and look at their wealth when it's not liquid assets that they have.
Yeah, it's not the same thing. It's just not how it works. So, so for me,
in order for an owner to purchase a major purchase, he has to liquidate a company or an asset or stock or something to get that actual cash to go do it. He can't just open up his wallet and be like, hey, I got this credit card that's $1 billion on it, and toss it at somebody and buy something for $1 billion. That's not how it works. So
Right. So my answer here, I don't know, it might be a little bit surprising, but we'll see. I'm going to call the owners the victim and the players the villains in this case. My reasoning behind that here, Coach, is the players got to get real. Every other league has a salary cap. You don't like it, you want to whine about it, but every other league has one. And if you ask anybody from any other league, they just live with it. They're fine with it. They're not sitting there complaining about it. They're not saying, oh, we can't have a salary cap. If you're a good player in any one of those leagues, in the NBA, the NHL, whatever, the NFL, if you're good, you're getting paid. Are you not? Are you not getting a decent amount of money? I'm pretty sure you are. So that's the structure. And this is what the players are bucking against in this situation. They're wrong. And that's the bottom line.
Right. Oh, exactly. Exactly. And that's where I look at it as, we sit here and you can bash on us for all you want, but the players have to realize they're getting greedy. Period.
Yeah.
So, and that has to stop.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have. Man. We're going to go to it because this one's going to be longer.
Okay.
We have new graphic. Do you cares your segment? Right? We have multiple things on here for the Do You Care segment.
Yeah.
So the first one, we gotta come on here. Is do you care?
We'll get there. There we are. There's our friend right there.
Tony Romo arrested in Wisconsin for OWI. Well, do you really care about this?
No, I laughed about it when I sent it to you, and I just my attitude is this: Tony Romo, for those people that don't know, is from Wisconsin. This just makes him a real Wisconsinite. He got busted for drunk driving. Welcome to Wisconsin.
Right. That's the thing. It's like,
so what?
It's like, what are we doing, Tony Romo?
Yeah.
I like you are a disgrace to Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I mean, you're from here, and you can't
hold your liquor enough that you can drive. It's just such a non-story that, when I saw it, I was like, okay, yep, don't care. Okay, good job, Tony. Good on you, buddy. He had a few too many when he was golfing. That's not surprising.
Yep. So that's the first. We do have a second. Do you care? Okay. And that is, do you care about the WNBA All-Star Game?
Hey, there was supposedly a dunk in that game, wasn't there?
What? No.
That's what I heard. But no, I don't care about the WNBA All-Star Game.
What, they get hoist somebody up on their shoulders or something? Here we go. It says it throws down a dunk.
Yeah.
Let's see this here.
Apparently she did. So maybe this is the one thing we do care about, right? The fact that she actually dunked the basketball here.
I don't know about that, but we're going to watch it here.
Okay.
Right beside you, Minneapolis.
As soon as this ad's done here, we're going to
All right, here we go.
Look at this.
Here's Reese finding Malunga
Oh,
for
come
the
on. There's
slam.
no, like, anybody
Dominique
can do
Malunga
anybody
throws
that's
it
public
down.
basketball when you're not
The first
contested to
dunk in
do
the
it.
All-Star game since Sylvia Fowles.
Yeah.
How
Look at
did
these.
she make
Yeah,
that
we
look
did it,
just
but
in her
we're not
steps
playing
going in?
any
For anybody else, it would be a
defense.
little finger roll or a layup.
Woo!
The 6'6"
Yay!
athletic unicorn at 20 years
Dude,
old,
you-
giving this crowd highlight. Trying to give them
I'll say
another and
this,
lays it
the
in.
commentators
Team
throughout this
Coop
game, 'cause
jumping in front.
I watched
Try,
a
that's
little bit of
embarrassing.
it on
She's trying to play
Twitter.
defense.
Yeah.
Looking for runways to the rim
There's no way if they're playing defense
and finding them.
that
That's
she's doing
happening. Right. No.
That. No way. No. freaking
Yeah,
way.
there's no
Do it in a real
there's no
game.
defense in this game, coach.
I want to see it in a real game. I want you to dunk over somebody. I'll be impressed with
Right.
that. She's like freaking 6'6". I sure hope she can dunk a basketball when
Right.
nobody's around her.
Right.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord.
Hey, and they're losing their minds. Did you hear what the guy said? He goes, athletic
She's an
unicorn.
athletic unicorn. I will say this. That whole broadcast
Yeah.
is a Beavis comment.
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Like the
Yeah.
whole game was Beavis comments. You can
Yeah.
I'm gonna clip that up and have Beavis comments for our entire rest of our lives.
Right.
Game.
Just from that one alone. Yeah.
I mean, that guy was just over there like with
Yeah.
all the the T people that are in the stands because we're on YouTube, so we can't say that kind of stuff.
Yes, there are certain things we cannot say. Keep it under wraps there, coach. Yeah. It's just no, I don't care. I didn't care that she did that. I was like, oh, okay, yep, another dunk. That's fine. Okay, so you did it, but these all-star games are just exhibitions. I mean, there's really nothing, phenomenal about it.
I mean, that they were uncontested. You even saw the hypocrisy of half the other athletes. Like Caitlin Clark's out there launching 3 balls from the logo and making it. And they're all like the other team, they're all like hugging and clapping her and everything, high-fiving her and stuff. It's like, you guys don't even like her.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's such a hypocrisy of a game.
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't the real freaking WNBA there.
No. And coach, the thing is too, have all-star games, and this is something we could debate for a long time, but have all-star games essentially lost any type of value that they have? Because what do we talk about with the baseball all-star game? Yes, I know it's all about that.
It's all about the money. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all owners care about.
The baseball all-star game, coach, what do we talk about? We talked about the salary cap. That's all we talked about. We didn't talk about the game at all. We just talked about the salary cap. We don't care what happened in the game.
No.
So yeah, that's the same thing with this. I don't care. Doesn't have any bearing on the rest of the season. It doesn't matter. It's pointless.
Last time any all-star game had any newsworthy stuff was the last one in Milwaukee where it's tied and Bud Selig botched it.
Yeah.
And just didn't let that. Oh, the rule's the rule.
Yeah.
We have no more pitchers. The rule's the rule.
Right. Yeah.
Seriously, dude.
Yeah. Well, and at least in baseball, they play for something. Some of these other all-star games, they don't even have anything. It's just an exhibition. What was the score of the last NBA all-star game? It was like 200 to 190 or something stupid.
It's so stupid. So anything else that you can think of that could fit under the do you care category for this week in sports?
No, there wasn't anything else that popped up. But
I kind of put the Tour de France in there because nobody really cares until you get to like the final 2 stages.
Oh yeah. I mean that's true too. There's like one or two people who are like, ooh, cycling, and then so what?
And let's be honest. Unless there's an American that's contending for the actual like Tour de France title, nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody here cares. Yeah.
Oh, I got a good idea for a new segment. I gotta polish it up. Well,
okay.
This is a good segment. This could be our breakthrough segment.
Huh. Oh, okay. All right.
I'll
We'll
talk
get
to you
there.
about it
As long,
after the show.
hey,
It
unless
just came to
Sophie
my mind.
Cunningham
It's like,
decides to call us about that whole idea last show. Come on, Sophie,
true.
let us know. Yeah,
Sophia Cunningham, come on. I went and I followed you on X. Come on
yeah.
now.
We got
Come
some
on
good
now.
ideas here. Let's market this stuff.
We'll get you a lot more money.
Yeah,
Actually, we're gonna talk about her in a little bit too.
sure.
Just about some stuff that's going on that front, actually.
Yeah.
So there's that. It's about that time. We're about halfway through the show. It is time for
I am the great Cornholio. You have awakened my bunghole, and now you must pay. The streets will flow with the blood of the non-believers.
So I had it all timed up, and then my tabs got all messed up. So I got to pull up the video.
Okay.
We're going to watch the video because holy smokes. There were a lot to choose from, so I just picked one because, yeah.
Original chicken sandwich.
Get through the
It
ad
starts
again
with the
here.
bite,
All right.
then tender, juicy, perfectly
God,
seasoned.
this is making me hungry now.
Unmistakable.
Come on, Burger King.
The long
I know,
shape,
right?
one. Still hits.
Oh,
Like
come
it did in
on.
1979. Originals don't chase trends.
We are not
They set
sponsored. Burger King doesn't sponsor
Yeah,
us.
we
So.
appreciate you allowing us to hold down
Anyway.
the set today, but I imagine this is a dang good day to be just a Sixers fan and not have to even try to contain yourself in this here studio. So how are you feeling about the pickup?
It's incredible. My favorite Sixers team of all time was 1983, when the Sixers won it all, and they had to bring in Moses. And immediately when I thought of this LeBron James thing off the Jaylen Brown trade, it was like, you need some help, and Joel Embiid has needed help for quite some time. They tried to pair him up, of course, in the past with Ben Simmons, then James Harden, then the emergence of Tyrese Maxey. Now the idea that they have Jaylen Brown, LeBron James, and now Tyrese Maxey, BJ Edgecombe, it just helps a guy like Joel Embiid, and they're going to run. They're going to run the floor and help Tyrese Maxey and BJ on the wings. And LeBron's going to be the facilitator. I mean, the way he has found a way to help in so many elements, not just as a shooter, but to get the entire offense involved, I think it's just going to help Tyrese Maxey tenfold here down the road as developing as a champion. So I'm beyond pumped. Think about this. If you go back to Philadelphia sports through the years, the Phillies had to get Pete Rose to win a world championship. They had to get Moses Malone for the Sixers to win a world championship. They had to get Saquon Barkley to win a Super Bowl, the Eagles. And now you add this. I'm trying to not to get too excited, but there's a lot of hope.
Let's go.
So that whole thing is a Beavis comment.
Yeah.
They are acting like this is LeBron in his prime.
Right. Right.
I read an article and they asked why Philly. And LeBron said after the season, about a week or two after the season, he thought he was done.
Yeah.
But he just didn't announce anything. Then all of a sudden he changes his mind and he's playing in Philadelphia. No, they threw a large bag at him. You're not even the best team in your conference. You're going to be the third or fourth best team in that conference. Because here's the thing. And I didn't have time to make the graphic.
Yeah.
I tell you right now, okay, between Joel Embiid and LeBron James, they have 164 games they're going to have to play. They combined aren't going to play a full season.
Right.
LeBron,
Well, Joel Embiid, I don't know if Joel Embiid has ever played a full season, Coach.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, let's be honest.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Those two, you could just put them in bubble wrap.
Right.
You got the Knicks, defending champions. They didn't lose anybody. Hello. And they were
Right.
young. They're going to get better.
Yeah.
You have the Celtics, who are going to be good still.
Right.
You got the Heat now, who are going to be good.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm not looking at the Sixers and been like, better watch out.
Well,
Jaylen Brown, he didn't prove he could do anything.
right. Yeah, he's a good player, but I mean, that doesn't mean that he's the MVP of the league next year and that he's going to take the league by storm.
No.
They're good, Coach. They're good. That's
Right.
about all I can say. They're good, right?
I'll tell you right now, this is where people are saying Jaylen Brown is this good. If he was that good, the Bucks would have went straight up him for Giannis.
Right.
He's not on that tier. And I'll tell you right now, the Celtics fleeced Philadelphia in that trade.
Yeah, and everybody thinks it's the other way around. Everybody thinks that Philadelphia got the better end of the deal, and how could they do this, and blah, 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 blah. And yeah.
No.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Yeah. The only way that you could prove that, Coach, is if they go out and they just simply win the title next year.
Right. They have to dominate the league.
Right. And they're not going to. And here's the other thing, too. Okay, they're acting like this is the second coming. What did they sign LeBron for? 2 years, $8 million. That's it. 2 years, $8 million. If you're going out and you're signing a guy for $8 million, he's just a plug in a little spot. Like, you're not paying him a ton of money. And now maybe LeBron said, hey, I'm fine with you paying me, whatever. I don't know what he told them, right? But $8 million is not the savior of your team. You're not paying a guy that. It's just, he's an old veteran, and you're bringing him in for his experience. He's not going to play all 82 games. It's just not going to happen. So people are acting like this is such a big deal. Great. You got LeBron. He's a good piece. He'll help you out. He'll still score some in some of these games. He'll still facilitate. He'll still do what he does, but I don't think it makes the 76ers the immediate odds-on team who's going to dominate the league. They're just not going to. They'll be good, and that's about it.
Right. And that's the thing. I'm again, if this was, like I said, 5-10 years ago, I'd say, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's a different story.
If LeBron's that good, why did the Lakers go get Luka?
Right.
And if he is that good, why didn't the Lakers even make the NBA Finals?
Yeah.
He doesn't have that next level anymore.
No.
This move, you know what this move reminds me of? It doesn't remind me of them bringing in Moses in 83 to win the title.
No.
This reminds me of Michael Jordan going to the Washington Wizards.
Yeah.
That's what this move reminds me of.
Yeah. And here's the thing. The bottom line is this. You and I talked about it quite a bit. LeBron wants to win another title. Yeah. So he went to the East because we talked about it. We feel like, okay, that's an easier path just in general. You're going to be in the top 3 or 4 teams in the East easily. So then you will get into the postseason. You'll be a higher seed. You'll have some home games, or you have a home series. That's why he went there. He's chasing a title. Anybody that was talking about this before, remember, Coach, people are like, oh, he's going to go here and it's just his retirement tour and all this stuff. No, he's not interested in that. He thinks he can play forever. He wants another championship, period. Yeah, and that's why he went to a team that has a chance of winning a championship.
And what this tells me is that the other contenders weren't really interested in him.
Yes. So Miami, Cleveland, we talked about that. I thought he'd end up in Miami, but they must really not have wanted him. And maybe there was some
for 2
Yeah.
years, $8 million.
Yeah. They could have
Right there.
afforded him, no problem. Anybody
Yeah,
could have.
absolutely. Anybody could have signed him for that.
Right.
That's why I was like, I think that his demand was low.
Yeah.
I don't think the really top contender teams were really interested in him.
Then I would say the Knicks didn't want him. I don't know about Cleveland, but I don't think Miami wanted him. So yeah, I mean, he ended up there because they're the ones that were willing to give him a contract. And yeah, you're right. I don't think there was much of a demand there.
You know, yeah. I just don't know. I really don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
The bigger question is, how many first round picks is Philadelphia going to give up for Bronny? Because he is the face. He's the new face of the Lakers.
Right. And here's the thing, Coach. Maybe that was part of the deal too. You talked about it last time you brought it up.
Could be.
How long before Bronny's in Philly? I mean, and the Lakers, do they really care? No. So I'm sure they'd be willing to give him up. No problem.
Oh, right here. Rick Paul Clutch Sports came out and said they were not a package deal.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
It was purely to compete for another championship rather than a family reunion.
How long is it before Bronny's in Philly here, guys? Come on now.
Yeah. Come on. It's either that or the Lakers are just gonna like pay Bronny off and say, go away. We're done. We don't want you anymore. Go away. You averaged 2 points a game last year. You did nothing for us.
Right. But yeah, why would the Lakers care? And there's articles here about why the 76ers should trade for Bronny and should be happy to trade for him.
Oh my God. Dude, if I was the Lakers and they call up and said they'd even give me a second round draft pick for him, I'd be like, sure. Done deal.
Oh, man. The Lakers should offer Bronny to Philly for 2 second-round picks. Why would they do that? These people writing this stuff. There's a Beavis comment in and of itself right there.
I mean, come on. The kid clearly is not an NBA talent.
No, he's not. No.
He's not an NBA talent. We need to get over that right now. Right now.
Oh my God. Somebody posted a picture of it's not really Bronny, but it's a guy jumping on the back of a plane wing and the plane's trying to go and he's like, Bronny's trying to get to Philly.
That's a good one.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
One. All right. Next story I want to talk about a little bit is the NFL story. And it'll be interesting to see if this affects the team or not. So the other day, Kyle Shanahan in a car accident, and I don't know how much time he's going to miss.
Yeah.
But non-life threatening,
Right. Yeah, they had Forster as their running their practice with Shanahan off because of this car accident.
A severe concussion, 3 fractured ribs, a broken hand, a broken nose, facial lacerations, and 40 stitches.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
So the lacerations, broken nose, broken hand, you can still coach with that stuff. But concussion, severe concussion, that could take months depending on how bad it actually is.
Right.
The fractured ribs. Just as a coach, being able to inflect your voice so people can understand and hear you,
Yeah.
and you can communicate. That's going to be hard. So this guy, I think this goes into the regular season. Obviously, if the concussion clears up quickly, I think he could be back sooner.
Right.
But I think this can have a negative impact on the 49ers because
Yeah.
Purdy's success is because of Shanahan.
Yeah.
If Purdy's on any other team, he's a third string quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah. He's not that great. I mean, people had been talking about him at one point in the MVP discussion and all this stuff, and it's like, no, he's good in the system that he's in, and he's way better than expectations being Mr. Irrelevant, obviously. But yeah, he's not amazing. No, this is going to be a bit of a setback for them. I agree. Now it's time to see how good your assistant coaches are. I think it will go into the regular season. I just don't know how long it's going to take for him to rehabilitate after this. It happened on July 14th, but with all the injuries that you're talking about here, yeah, that can take some months to actually heal. So
Yeah. And
yeah,
and it says he was at practice today for
right,
about 30 minutes to watch. But again, it's going to come down to those concussion symptoms.
right,
And I've never been an NFL coach, but I've been a coach for 30 years, and you never seem to really care about something that hurts or if you're sick and stuff until after practice or after game. You're sitting in at the office or the team room. All of a sudden, you're like, "Holy crap! I feel like crud."
right,
Uh, so you tend to push yourself a little farther, and then all of a sudden, it all compounds. And if you push yourself too hard with concussion, that those things can linger and linger and linger
right.
and linger. And um, you know, you hope these NFL people are smart and say, hey, you need, like, the other things are going to heal,
Yeah,
but we got to make sure that this concussion is taken care of, because if it isn't taken care of in a right way, it can cause long-term impact on them, not just short-term.
right, right. Well, and isn't it ironic, Coach, when we're talking about concussions and football, and some of these guys going back out there after a week or whatever it is, or even the
Right.
same game, you know. But yeah, for a head coach, I mean, you need to have your wits about you. If you're not prepared, if you're not in the moment, yeah, you got to be able to do that. And so yeah, don't rush Shanahan back. Just don't do it. So he shouldn't rush himself back, and the team shouldn't push to have him rush back either.
Right.
So
yeah, so that'll be interesting to see. We are pretty much in. I believe every team is mini camp. Training camps are open,
right,
so we'll start getting into that stuff here in the next couple weeks. As we start getting into the cuts and all that stuff, and then really
yeah,
start breaking down, getting into our NFL talk, because that's really what our show is during the fall and winter. It's NFL.
right. We talk a lot about the NFL. Yeah.
So my last story that I want to talk about is our crush, Sophia Cunningham. Okay, two stories.
Yeah.
Obviously, last week we talked a lot about her, with the not allowing her to profit or have a company profit off
Yeah.
of the shirt. What the holy, oh, wow.
Right.
Okay, Adidas site is down. Okay, let me see if I can just find at least a picture of them. See here, there we go. But she does have a deal with Adidas. I don't know how, like, if it's a full deal or if it's just for these shoes or what it is. But I will say this: if they came in a different color, I'd be like, I'm gonna go out and buy a pair just to support her.
Yeah.
But these aren't really me, and you'll see why. Those aren't me.
No, no, they're
Sorry.
not. They are not your style of shoe.
I mean, it's not necessarily the shoe; it's the color. Nothing against it.
Yeah.
Nothing against it. Me in pink. That. If you ever see me in pink, I either lost a bet, I'm highly intoxicated,
Yep.
or I've lost my mind. One of those three things.
It's entirely possible, Coach.
It is possible. It is
Yeah.
possible that those things could happen. So these things sold out. Are you there, Lone Wolf? I think we just lost Lone Wolf here.
No, I'm still here. My phone is
right.
just getting really close to dying, and I better plug it in, or else it's going to be
right.
lights out on the show for me. So
all of a sudden, your screen went blank, and it said your mic was off. I was like, "Oh boy, this isn't good."
Nope,
Talking
we're
to
good,
myself.
Coach. We're good.
So
It's the pink shoes. It was just throwing me off.
yeah. So these shoes actually have sold out. I'll show you this.
Yeah, they sold out pretty fast from what I saw.
So I'm going to stop that. Then I'm going to share this other one. So I'm going to go to this Google search. So this is the Adidas site. This is the Adidas site. The link to her shoes. Well, it's going to work now. It wasn't working before. It was down.
There we go.
But, they do have other colors. That might not be too shabby. I might be able to rock those.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Some all whites.
Classic white
here.
Yeah.
Oh, they got my size.
There you go.
I'm gonna be down in the Dells this weekend. I might have to go see if they have any in stock.
There you go.
So, all right. So, but
for
yeah,
those that wanted to know, get some Sophie Cunningham shoes.
The big one though is the pink. That is her her specific shoe. I'm not sure if these other colors are hers as well.
Right.
I think they are, but these are her specific ones.
Right.
The pink ones. So those sold out super fast. Her popularity is skyrocketing. I'll tell you right now, I said it last week, she's more important to the WNBA right now than Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
In my opinion. And that's from a broader reaching global aspect.
Yeah.
From a basketball perspective, it's still Caitlin Clark. Because
obviously, yes.
She's putting fans in the seats in the stadiums. So
right.
Sophie Cunningham is bringing positive attention for the most part to the WNBA outside of basketball.
Right, because of all the other things that she's doing, saying, whatever.
Correct.
Yeah, she's out
Correct.
there just globally. Yeah.
So like if I'm the WNBA, again, we talked about this last week.
Right.
Instead of saying you can't do this, be like, no, we want to push this. We want you to do more.
Right. Why not?
How can we help you?
Yeah.
It's just like the NBA with Michael Jordan. When Michael Jordan came in, he signed a deal with Nike, right?
Yeah.
The NBA had restrictions on what the shoes could look like and all the stuff. Instead of saying, no, you can't have the shoe that looks like this and does
right.
They changed their rules.
Yeah.
And they benefited from it.
They benefited big time.
It's like
This just makes sense as a league to do these sorts of things, right? As
Right.
your popularity rises, as people gain interest. And if people don't like her, then she's a lightning rod. But you want that in your league.
Right.
You want people to watch because they love or hate somebody.
Right. And it's kind of like the NFL.
Yeah.
I don't remember what player it was. They can't think of the player. But the players that have these specialty cleats
Hmm.
or something, and the NFL says no, you can't wear them. Why?
Yeah.
Why? What? How does this impact the league in a negative way? It
Right.
doesn't. It doesn't. It's a color and design of a cleat.
Right.
And if you're going to come and say, well, it's our agreement with the manufacturer, you go back to that manufacturer and say, we need this amendment added to our contracts because it's going to be a positive thing for our league. We'll give you a little extra money because now we got to change something.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
the NFL could handle it.
yeah, and look, I mean, if it comes down to that sort of thing, and there are some agreements and whatever else in place, and you tell somebody they can't wear it because you have a specific thing, as a player, I don't think you can get all upset about that. But as a league, you can look at it and say, okay, right now you can't wear it because of the deals that we have in place, but let's see if we can figure that out. So I either way, you know. But yeah, this is something. This is why, Coach, the WNBA is what it is because it wants to squash anything that it feels like, oh well, this just isn't the way we want to do things. Oh, you don't want to be popular. You don't want people to watch your games. Oh, okay, all right. They should just love us for what we are and not worry about anything else. Just automatically, everybody should be brainwashed to love us. Oh, okay, no, it. Again, sports is entertainment. I want to be entertained, and I am choosing how to spend my time and money because there's so many other sports and things out there right now. So,
Right. So that's the positive news. Now,
right.
I don't know if this next thing is really negative news. It's more funny news. And this
Yeah.
is going to get a little political, everybody.
Yeah.
A little political. All right. So her shoe sells out. She came out and she's defending, women's sports by saying, biological males should participate in male sports, blah, blah, blah. All that stuff.
Right.
We've talked about that stuff in the past.
Right.
Well, we have some people that aren't very happy with her about that.
Yes.
So what are they going to do? Instead of having a conversation on why they think transgender females should be able to play women's sports, they're going to do this. Burn her jersey.
Yep.
I mean, I get it. You have a right to do that.
You do?
I don't know why you would spend the money on that jersey
To then burn it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Number
that means
one.
you went out and you bought the jersey, which, oh, by the way, that actually helps the league and helps her.
Yeah.
But, sure, you go right ahead and do that.
And so I get it. Freedom of speech, all that
Right.
stuff.
You can do it.
Go for it.
Yep.
But what is this doing to promote your cause?
Right.
I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it, Lone Wolf.
Well, and so you burn the jersey and you're saying she's an awful person. I can't stand her. I guess. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but they're going on and on about all this crap. Like, okay, great. Well, yep, fine. You hate her, but
so and I can't tell if that is. Darn cats are out here. If this is looks like an authentic. So if that's an authentic jersey, so there's a knockoff jersey for $20. But if that is an authentic one,
yeah,
it's $100.
Well, and so then literally what are you doing by doing that? I mean, you if you get an authentic jersey and you're spending $100 on it just to burn it, how stupid are you? Like,
Yeah.
how
I mean,
stupid
it's
are you
stupidity.
doing that? Well, I'll show
It-
her.
Yeah, it's absolute stupidity
Yeah.
that you would do that because,
You might as well just take $100 bill and set it on fire.
yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
don't get it.
Yeah.
But you know what? The great thing is, Sophia Kayam is not backing down. She's not
Right.
backing down from her stance. And we both have daughters. They're, and I'm sorry. I've coached female sports a long time.
Yeah.
I have maybe 3 athletes that I've coached,
Yeah.
female athletes that I've coached that probably could, like, in a competition, like, be right there with a male athlete, a
Sure.
low level male athlete.
Right.
Like in track, I'm sorry, my
Yeah.
best sprinter wouldn't even win the heat in the
Right.
guys
Right.
at a major event.
Yeah, it's just what it is. Yeah.
I had one athlete, state pole vault champion, and I think that year she set the state record at 13.3.
Yeah.
And I think that would have been like 5th in the guys.
Right.
Yeah, she competed, but she's not winning.
Right.
She's not winning. It's like that. I would say, here's my take on this. If we saw transgender men competing in male sports, then I think I'd be more okay with transgender women being in women's sports.
Yeah. Yeah.
And because here's the thing, and I have no research behind this, but this is just a thought, and I'd like to see if there's research behind it, see if these individuals that have transitioned,
Yeah.
if they have been interviewed and talked to see, like, when they realized that they needed to transition, or
Right.
was there an underlying thought of, well, I'm kind of thinking, kind of feel that,
Yeah.
all that stuff, and if I do it, I could compete with the girls and win.
Right. Or
I don't know.
you know,
That's just a thought, throwing that out there. Like, is
Right.
that something? I'd like to actually hear from some of those types of athletes to see, did that thought go through your mind during the transitioning process?
well, and for this story, Coach, what I read several different articles about this, that she generally was saying, like, don't twist my words. I'm politically neutral, essentially. I agree with people on both sides about various issues. And you had people coming out and condemning her, saying this was awful, and you had people coming out and thanking her, and she was like, just stop. Like,
Yeah.
I said what I said, and it's not anything controversial, and I didn't really think it was that terrible. And so, that this story became political because everybody wants to politicize it, but it's about fairness in sports, one.
Right.
But it's also about, look, I have no problem. If somebody wants to transition from
Right.
male to female,
Right.
go ahead, right?
Yeah.
And do that. But if you come in and you are biologically male and you say, I want to compete as a woman, well, that's an unfair advantage. So unless you transition through some type of hormone therapy or whatever, I want those people to still feel like they can play sports. They should be allowed to play, but it's a matter of how do you do that and keep it fair.
Right. Because, like, that'd be like right now, yeah, we're old, but I think I'm gonna transition, but I'm gonna go compete in this in a female sport.
Right.
And now, I mean, I'm old, but if I worked out and got back in shape, I'm still sure I could be competent on the athletic competition field against people my age. But now also
Sure.
you take me in shape, even at an older age, versus biological females.
Yeah.
I probably would do really well against them still.
Right.
Now, I have to get in shape because I like eating food.
Yeah.
Put it politely.
Yeah.
Put it nicely.
That's there you go.
I know saying the F word is and it's not that word. F.
You're not
space
supposed to
T.
say that, right? Okay.
That's not polite on YouTube. So
Yeah.
the YouTube overlords. Yes, we're being okay here. So I just feel that every single thing that people are trying to now tear her down with because she's gained this popularity
Right.
is only going to make her more popular.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. There's really no, I mean, you're trying to go after her, but it's not working. It's just not working. I'm sorry.
And the thing is,
it's not working.
She's popular with adult fans and the kids.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
She would have to come out and do something pretty drastic to mess any of that stuff up.
Oh, yeah.
I really, like I
Yeah.
said, that it'll be interesting to see if there's anything about her next week.
Right. I mean, it just seems like there's something almost every week now.
Yeah. But I think next week we'll probably be back, for the WNBA. It'll be more of Caitlin Clark stuff because they'll start playing regular season games again, and then they won't be high-fiving her anymore. They'll be kicking her in the head and pushing her on the ground.
Oh, yeah, stomping on her throat and all that kind of stuff. And the refs will not call a foul. So again,
we're out of time here, so I will say this. I've been trying to find information out about the 2026-27 PWHL season. Haven't found it yet. I did find out why ESPN does not have a PWHL link on their website.
Okay.
PWHL will not sign an agreement with ESPN because they're focusing on broadcasting games on more free platforms so people can watch.
Nice. Okay.
That makes a lot of sense. That's why the PWHL is better ran than the WNBA.
Right.
And it's going to grow and grow and grow because they're doing it the right way. They need the product to be out there and be visible.
Yeah.
That's the only way we found it.
Right. We just happen to be watching on TV. It's like, there it is. Boom.
We actually thought it was a guys hockey game. We were like,
at first, yeah.
What is this? And then it's also like, wait a second. That's a woman. This is women's hockey.
Yeah.
It's like, but I anybody that listens to the show, check out the PWHL. PWHL, right. If you need broadcasters, give me a call. You got to in Minnesota. It's about an hour and a half away. I can be there.
Right.
Or hey, maybe we'll do find some games and we can do some game streams.
There you go. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
The
biggest platform that they're on, Coach, is Prime, obviously. Yep. But these other platforms like Ion, TSN, Script Sports, I mean, they're all over, and they're, like you said, they're more free. You're able to watch these without having to have some type of subscription. So, yeah, I can't find it either. I was looking at their website here for their preseason. I don't see anything yet.
There's nothing on there yet. I don't think they start until like
it looks like November.
Yeah. I don't know when they start, but we should be able to get some information on them soon and Trust me.
Yeah.
We will have, I think, a regular PWHL update on our show.
Yeah, I think that's good. We should.
All right. Anything else, Lone Wolf, before we get off? Well, before we stop recording, anyways.
Right. Nope, I didn't have anything else for this week.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. Enjoy your week, and we will talk to you next